Welcome back, you guys. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Altered Image with Miss L. I am so sorry that I did not record an episode for you guys on Sunday, but it was my birthday weekend, y'all. So I was celebrating. Now, I know you guys are probably thinking, this old lady ain't got no business celebrating her birthday. Well, maybe she does, but certainly not in a turn-up nature or style. And I'm going to say to that statement, y'all, you are absolutely right. Because my birthday consisted of me being in absolute chill mode. You see, y'all, I have lived my life, and I'm still living it, accordingly to where I am currently. And what that means is that I have been super unafraid to take chances, to put myself in places and spaces that are both comfortable and uncomfortable, whereby I've gained a tremendous amount of growth throughout my now 54 years. I would like to give you guys a specific topic for this episode. But I'm not sure that I have a specific topic. The reason why is because I've been thinking about you guys. I've been wondering how you're doing. Where are you in your healing journey? I talk a lot about me. And my experiences, I'd like to share those so that, I don't know, maybe I've gone through something that you are currently going through. And the hope is that the things that I share with you will help, navigate you through whatever hard circumstances that you're dealing with. That said, y'all, listen. Here's where I'm going to start this episode. I was watching some of my past episodes, and there seems to be one underlying topic or goal that has been repeated over and over and over again. As I shared with you guys, I don't script any of this. I just kind of figure out where I am in the moment. And when I talk to you guys, I'm literally talking to you from my heart. I'm sharing with you the experiences that are now happening inside of my brain. So that said, you guys, I don't know what the topic is going to be. But I can do this. I'm going to share with you some things that I've been thinking about, and hopefully that will evolve into some type of topic. So, what has been on this now 54-year-old lady's mind? I'll tell you. I've been watching how we move in society, y'all. From my students to the administrators to my neighbors to people that I pass on the street on a daily basis. Just people exercising their right to walk their daily life in such a way that they deem is appropriate or comfortable for them. And that's exactly how it should be. The problem is, though, y'all, as I've been observing folks, I've learned this. Society has us in a place, y'all, where they almost make us feel ashamed of celebrating ourselves. Yeah, let's go ahead and cap that. I already did a podcast about not allowing other people to minimize who you are. But now I think I want to oops, that was my phone dropped, or my other phone dropped. Forgive that noise if y'all heard that, but moving forward, side note, one of the things that I kind of want to ground this conversation is being confident with being exactly who you are. This might sound like I've said it before, and I probably have. But I find that this is probably the most visible aspect of society that I have encountered in a while that needs to be addressed, y'all. Listen. With all of the flavorful words that I can muster up, let me just keep it very real with you guys. If you don't pop your own collar, if you don't celebrate yourself, ain't nobody going to do it for you. That's number one. But also, there comes a presence. There it is. That's it. There comes a presence when you stand tall in who you are, when you're confident with who you are, based on your flaws, your triumphs, your disappointments, all of the things that make you you. When you are confident with being you, you will find that as you love yourself, other folks will love you too. And I don't know the rhyme or reason behind that, but what I do know is that you walk a little bit differently. Your confidence level is high. There's a presence that you bring forth into the world when you celebrate yourself. Y'all, I'm about sick and tired of haters, of insecure folks, or whatever society projects upon us, whereby we feel ashamed to be proud of who we are. Y'all got to know this. We live in a very controlling society, whether you know it or not. Let's see. Society will teach you how to walk, talk, think, dress, all of the things, decisions that you should be able to make for yourself through advertising, through this subliminal messaging, whatever tactics they decide to employ. Trust and believe. The underlying goal behind it all is control. Oh, there we go. There is the rhyme for today. The underlying goal is control, y'all. Don't fall victim to that mess, because that's some bullshit, and we all know it. God created you as you are for a reason. If you don't walk tall and stand in that presence, you may as well slap God in the face and say, nah, I'm good. Thank you for all of these attributes. Thank you for all of these characteristics that make me me. But Lord, I'm good. Now I know ain't nobody listening on this podcast right now who feels like they can just give God the hand and say, thanks, but no thanks. Now I know none of us are that crazy. We all have our level of crazy, but we ain't that crazy. My point to it all, you guys, is this. Celebrate yourself. God created you the way you are supposed to be. That doesn't mean don't grow. Let me give you the how, so that you don't run into, being an arrogant person, but instead you become a confident person. Here's the how. How to avoid becoming arrogant to become confident is grounded in the mission that God has put you on. Whatever path that He has set before you, as long as you're intentional about walking that path that God created for you, oh man, you gotta know that He created you the way that you are so that you can successfully carry out the mission. When we take society out of the things that God wants us to do, we can now change our whole outlook. Because once you're on His path, I'm going to tell y'all right now, can't nothing or anyone mess with you. And I mean that. And they're going to try, because you've heard the memes. Your light irritates their demons. So they're going to come. Let them come, y'all. Do not fall back and be a victim of this societal BS that has you feeling bad about being proud of yourself, big-upping yourself, celebrating yourself. Because you know what you've been through to get to where you are now, don't you? See, God knows too. So As you know, I'm not religious, but I love me some God. Y'all know I'm spiritual. And I'm very, very, very grounded in the fact that God created me as cocky, intentional, bold, vulnerable, empathetic, compassionate, loving, sometimes stubborn. All of those characteristics make up me. I know for a fact, because of the connections that I make on a day-to-day basis as a teacher, every experience that I've gone through to land me to this place is worth celebrating, because all of those experiences have not been pleasant. And in fact, the majority of the work that I had to do to get here, oh, y'all, that wasn't pleasant. No, it was not. When you go through trauma and you come out on the other side of that trauma and you're healthier, happier, more grounded, more self-aware, and in a peaceful state, oh my gosh, y'all better scream it from the mountaintops. I am supercalifragilisticexpialidociously dope. That's slang, y'all. That's slang for y'all who don't know it. Dope means I'm super cool. I'm super legit. I'm super relevant. I'm super talented. I'm super able. I'm a super able-bodied person to get out in this world and do whatever I want to do, because see, I done been through the hard stuff. I know I'm just so, I can't even come up with the words, you guys. I'll just give you what I give to myself. I'm dope. And I know I am. I do. Because I know my God. And I know that my God created me to be this way in order to share his work, that he allows me to be the vessel by which he uses to ensure that the word, his love gets out here into the world. It takes a person like me to deal with the teenagers that I deal with. It takes a person like me to be able to deal with the family dynamic that I deal with. See, had I been anybody else, I would have been either too weak or way too aggressive in order to successfully navigate myself to the place where I am right here, right now. So, there's our topic, y'all. The topic for today's podcast, I keep saying podcast, I mean to say episode. The topic for today's episode, y'all, is grounded in celebrating yourself. Don't be ashamed to do that. Don't listen to society who makes you feel bad for being proud of who you are. God created you to be proud of who you are because God created you. There's really nothing else to be said, y'all. Celebrate yourselves, y'all. Get off of the hamster wheel of society. When you celebrate yourself, a layer of confidence is going to pop up. Your presence will be undeniable. And you will move in this world in such a way, with such confidence. You will see doors opening up for you that you never expected could have, because the presence of confidence that you carry, because you don't mind celebrating yourself, is going to be undeniable. And there it is. Undeniable. That is you. Also, last note, I think I said this one time before in an episode. I'm going to say it again. Y'all, there is only one of you. One of you. Y'all, let that sink in. God created one of you to be exactly who you are so that you can go out into this world and do exactly what he has asked you to do. He ain't asked nobody else to do your assignment but you. The only way you'll get to know what that assignment is you got to start loving yourself the way God loves you. God created you. Y'all better celebrate that. All right. Today is Thursday. I am home, sick with a cold or flu or something. But I know I didn't talk to you guys on Sunday, and I was thinking about you, your well-being. How are you doing? Talk to me, you guys. Let me know how you're doing too. The YouTube page is up. There are no new videos on it as of yet. We are still editing and all the things. It's a lot easier to do podcasts because you guys know I don't script them. I just go. But YouTube is a little bit more intricate, so be patient, please. My voice, y'all, if it sounds crazy, it's because I'm trying not to cough and sniffle in your ears, so I'm sorry about that. At the end of the day, though, you guys, it's all good because as I finagle through this sickness, physical sickness, mentally, I'm super healthy. Emotionally, I'm very, very healthy. Why? Because I have no problems celebrating myself. Not at all. I'm going to need you guys to be confident to do the same. All right. We are at 16 minutes and 45 seconds. Woo-hoo! You are with Miss L. This is the Altered Image. The weekend is coming, you guys. Have a fabulous one. I will talk to you soon. Have a great one.